I'm going to tell you 3 tips of how to stay in control with food with all the holiday eating that's going on. Hi, Carrie Nygaard here with your weekly thought about your brain as it relates to your body and food. When it comes to the holidays, what happens is food that is available all year round all of a sudden begins to feel special. For example, Halloween. The candy that is handed out on Halloween is available every single day of the year, yet because it's Halloween, it feels special, and we're going to feel more urges to eat it. It'll feel scarce, and it'll feel like, hey, the food, we can't eat this on other days, but today we can. So the first tip that I want you to take on out of the 3 tips I'm going to share with you and to stay in control with food when it comes to holiday eating is to come from this place of abundance. Nothing is scarce as far as food goes, for most people. If you're here on a device listening to me, food is always available. There is no one day where food is available more than other days. Have you ever gone into Costco or some other place and there was food samples and you didn't even really want the food, but you felt these urges to eat it, and it wasn't even that great even, but you felt compelled to eat it because it was free. I got to get it now while I can because it's free. So just be on to your brain. Food's completely abundant. It's available to you at any point. The question is, do I actually want it? Or is it a case of, I think that it's not going to be around anymore, when actually it's always around and always an option? So number 1, stay in abundance. The food's always available. The second tip is to slow it down. Slow it down. When you eat, rather than walking around and munching and grabbing and hovering and just mindlessly eating, enjoy the food. If you're going to eat the food, enjoy the food. Well, why would we eat it at all? When we're mindlessly eating and not paying attention, especially if you're at a party and just standing up and eating and talking, how about you plate your food, go sit down and actually enjoy it? All the food is completely abundant and available to you. Any of it that you actually want to eat. Remember tip number 1. The question is, what do I actually want to eat? And now that I've chosen what I want to eat, let me actually sit down and experience the food. Enjoy the food. Okay. So first one, stay in abundance. It's all available. It's never going away. What do I actually want? Step 2 is slow it down. Get present and enjoy the food. What does it smell like? What does it taste like? Not only the while it tastes while it's in your mouth, but the aftertaste. And ask yourself, do I really enjoy this? And if you don't eat it. That's simple as that. You don't have to eat it if you're not enjoying it. You don't have to finish any plate. Okay? Especially with holiday food, because holiday food's all about pleasure anyway. So don't eat it if you don't enjoy it. Tip number 3 is to go in this order. Okay, you want to get 3 things in. Make sure you're hydrated, so drink some water. Get some protein in you. So if, say you go to a party and you're looking at the spread of food before you, make sure that you've drinking some water. Make sure you have a good amount of protein on your plate. Get some veggies on your plate, and then whatever else you desire to have. When you work in this order, guess what happens? You actually fuel your body with what it needs for nutrition and for fuel. And then your urges to eat other foods that maybe don't love your body back will get smaller because your body's actually satisfied. Okay, so let's just run through it again real quick. Tip number 1 is to stay in abundance. It's always available. It's not if I can have it. You always can. It's always available. You can order Amazon at any point of the year and get it to you, get it to your door really quick. Mass majority of us can do that. You can make food. All of it's just so plentiful and abundant to us. Okay, so the question is not do I have to get it now, but I can have it any day. Do I actually want it today? Tip number 2 is slow it down, sit down. And once you've chosen what you want to eat out of what do I actually want, not from what do I have to get in while I can, right? Staying in abundance, enjoy the food, experience the food. Step number 3, fuel your body. First, get on your plate, drink some water, then get on your plate protein and veggies, because that's going to help fuel your body, satiate your body, and then whatever else you want to eat, enjoy those things. But first, get those three things in first: water, protein, and veggies. When you do that, foods that don't really fuel you, that are nutritionally dense, you won't desire to have as much of them. All right, those are my 3 tips. Take them and run with them. In the description, there is a link where you can learn more about what I do. Like and subscribe if you want to get more of these videos. Thanks.